Hello from the beautiful Scottish Highlands. Today I'm going to be staying in another bothy and I'm about to start the hike down there behind me. The hike is around 6 kilometres and it should take around an hour and a half. So let's go. As soon as I am back in scenery like this, it always just instantly lifts my mood and makes me feel so happy. There's a little sheepy. So in Scotland, the lambing has started, but it doesn't seem like there's any lambs here in this field yet. Are you having a baby? I have no idea. I have been walking for not too long, like 10 minutes or so, but there are so many vehicles on this road and yeah, it's really unexpected why it's so busy. And I met a guy walking a dog and I asked him what's going on. Is it a military exercise or something? But he said they're filming a Hollywood movie just down the glen here, Highlander. So they're filming it in different locations in Scotland at the moment. And they're filming here in 2 days' time down this glen. They're filming. I think they've put these temporary surfaces here on the road so that they can drive up and down. I don't think these are usually here. There's more vehicles coming in the distance. I wonder if this has all been moved to build a proper road for them to get through. I don't know if Highlander is a movie that's been out before or if it's the first one. I'm really bad. I don't own a TV, so I don't really watch any TV shows. Don't watch very many movies. When this one comes out, I'd like to see it because obviously I'm here at the place that they're filming it. How cool. I wonder if I'll be able to get past because I had no idea this was here. I just randomly made a plan to come here and it's the same place they're doing the filming. So I think they've built all of these passing places as well. My goodness, the money they must have to spend to do something like this. And then all the people working on this as well. Wow, so much money to make a Hollywood movie. This here is the start of the film set, I think. I don't know how much I'll be able to film, and I also don't know where the normal road goes for hiking either, but yeah, I'm going to try and get past. I'm only about a third of the way through the walk. The film set comes up here and then it goes over the bridge, but then my hike continues on up this road here on the right hand side. So that's the film set up there on the hill. Apparently it's the house where someone lives. That's the temporary road that they've built over there. And then a big car parking area. Looks like there's toilets over there as well for the film crew. My goodness. I wonder how they even find locations like this for a movie. That is so cool. Now I've passed all the crazy action. This is what the road looks like, and I guess that's what the original road probably looked like back there before that new road was made. Now I've come round a bit more. You can see a big waterfall up there on the hillside behind the building. So that is the movie scene. I wonder if they'll feature the waterfall behind. It's incredible, isn't it? What an amazing location. Time for a little break and I'm going to make a coffee. I've been partnering with Beer 52 and Whiskey 52 for a little while now and they have just launched Coffee 52, which is so exciting because I absolutely love coffee. It's really nice to be able to have a quality coffee when you're somewhere like this rather than just an instant coffee. Coffee 52 source specialty grade coffee from farmers all across the world. Each month they send you new coffees to try and this month's coffee is from Brazil. It is very smooth and also has hints of chocolate and caramel. What I also like is that you can choose either ground coffee or beans. I went for ground coffee because I don't have a grinder. Inside the box is also this coffee guide, which is really useful if you want to understand more about the coffee that you're drinking. To celebrate this new coffee collab, Coffee 52 are offering you 2 free bags of 200-gram coffee. All you need to do is cover the £2.95 postage fee. If you're like me and enjoy drinking a good coffee no matter where you are, whether that's at home or out in the Scottish Highlands beside a movie set, head over to coffee52.com/Ruth Coffee to claim your free bags of coffee. If you decide Coffee 52 is not for you, you can pause or cancel at any time. Now time to enjoy this coffee. It's very, very far away, but I can make out the Bothy in the distance there. These mountains that are surrounding me are incredible on both sides. Look at that. Wow. Some of these mountains are part of the Five Sisters of Kintail Ridge Walk. It's considered a difficult walk, taking about 8 hours, and you summit 3 Munros. A Munro is a mountain over 3,000 feet, and there are 282 Munros in Scotland. These peaks are popular with Munro baggers who aim to summit them all. I have made it to the Bothy. It is so windy. Let's go inside. This building dates back to the late 1800s, when it was originally built as a deer stalker's cottage. Today it's maintained in memory of Elliot Woodburn and Fred Haddon, 2 students who lost their lives in a storm on Ben Nevis, Scotland's highest mountain, in May 1955. I have made it inside. There's another door here. I have made it into the first room here, and you might have noticed when I came in the door that I had a key. So there is a lockbox outside where you can pick up the key to come in. You do need to book this Bothy if you want to come and stay here. It's not like a normal Bothy that you can just go and stay at and anyone can come and stay when you're there. So if you book it, you're the only person or you're the only group that has it for that night. I believe it's owned by the National Trust and it's ran by Edinburgh University Mountaineering Club. So I made a reservation for tonight. Let's have a look around this Bothy. This here is the first room. So on the left here is an actual stove. There's a few logs there from the previous people. That was nice of them to leave their logs. It's always good to leave them behind because you don't have to carry them back out with you. There is a table, some chairs over there and a fire extinguisher. Over here there is a big table and 2 seats. There is a door through here. Oh, there's a little kitchen. Wow, looks like there's an actual stove here. I think I did see some gas outside actually. So yeah, there's a little stove, cups and plates, and then there's a tank there for water, so I'll go down and pick up some water outside or down at the river shortly. What's in here? Oh, there's glasses and cutlery. Wow. Oh, it's well kitted out. Oh, herbs and spices. Oh my goodness. Did not expect that. I'm actually going to close that door for the time being, so I can lock that tonight because I have the key. There is another room in here. So there's a table, a guitar in the corner, and there's another fireplace. Oh, someone's left some kindling there. And then these are the 2 men, I believe, that the hut or the Bothy is named after. Here's the Bothy book. Wow, so interesting reading about other people's stays. Oh, wow. There are some stairs as well. See what is up here. Oh, okay, so there's one bedroom here and there's a big mattress. That's actually quite good. It's not a really soft normal mattress that you get at home. I don't really like sleeping on those in Bothys actually, so I can sleep on top of that in my sleeping bag. And then down here, I wonder if people sleep in there. Maybe not. There's a little platform there. I guess someone could sleep in there, like a little bunk bed. And then here, I guess, is maybe for luggage. Through here is basically the same again. Wow, nice windows. There's the view. This bothy actually has a toilet. Let's go and have a look at the toilet. The toilet is actually around the back of the bothy here. Oh, there's the gas for the stove that we saw inside. So this is the composting toilet. And it said in the instructions, this is only for number 2s, not number 1s. Have a look. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, there's loads of female product things as well. That's very fancy actually, isn't it? Much nicer than I expected. That's very useful to have at the bothy because usually bothies don't have a toilet. There's also the instructions, so make sure you sit on the toilet seat. Guys, no standing and spraying. Or better still, pee outside discreetly. Over there, there is a vehicle sort of in front of the bothy. It looks like it's fallen down the hill or something. There doesn't seem to be anyone else around, so I'm not sure why that's there. It's quite strange. Over in the distance there as well, you can see an abandoned house. First thing I'm going to do is go down to the river and pick up some water. Looks like someone's left some water here, but I don't know how many days it's been here for, so I'd prefer to get some fresh water. I think I'll mostly use this room because there is the good stove in here, so I'll just get some of my things out of the bag that I need. My coffee, that'll be good for the breakfast. Everyone's always quite interested in the things that I bring with me when I go to bothies. So I have some tablet. Well, that's going to be later with my cup of tea. I'll have that. This will be what I'll have first for my dinner. This ravioli, I love it. I've had it quite a few times now. And it's in a good package as well, which is good for bringing in the rucksack. Got some candles and fairy lights here. I've got water. I use this to purify the water. There's a filter in there, and I'll do that for all the water that I drink from the stream. I've got an apple, got a cup. I bought this coffee pour over thing recently, really good. And then here I've got some oats for breakfast and some soup. And then in here I've got some more warm clothes. And I finally got this compression sack thing for my new sleeping bag. So this is a winter sleeping bag and look how small it goes. It's amazing. So it's from this brand. Oh, C2 Summit. They're good, a good brand for camping gear. The wind. Always when I hear noises I get a fright. I brought some fire lighters with me, which I know is cheating a bit, but kindling. And then I had more of these compressed logs left. They worked really well last time. Wow, the fire is doing very well. Ooh. I also found some coal in there. I think it's coal. Looks like it. There's actually no network coverage here at all. So about a third of the way along the hike, the network stopped connecting to my phone. But actually, I prefer it when I go somewhere and there's no network coverage, because it's so nice to be disconnected. I really enjoy it. So I'm quite glad there is no network coverage actually. I am going to make something to eat. I'm going to have a soup. It's still a bit light out there. It's 8:20 at the moment, but the sunset tonight will be at around 8:40 p.m. I don't think it is a bothy. Can you call it a bothy if it's a bookable one? I'm not sure. Mountain hut, hiking lodge. This bottle is great if you want to drink out of it. For example, you put this in and then you can just drink water, but I would like something that I can put into here, if that makes sense. This is quite annoying. Mushroom or miso? Mushroom. Window moves so much with the wind. What I quite like about the bookable bothies is that you can lock them. I think that's a big concern for a lot of people when they hear about the concept of a bothy, and anyone can stay and you don't know who else might turn up. But if someone did turn up tonight, for example, and knocked on the door, would you answer? I think I maybe would, because they might be in trouble or need help. Maybe they were injured and came down off the mountain really late. But yeah, I think that's a tricky one, isn't it? Would you answer the door? I have a little whiskey that I brought with me. So this is a Bunnahabhain 12-year-old. This distillery is one of the hardest ones to pronounce. When you see that name there, there's so many letters, but the pronunciation is Bunnahabhain. Oh, very sweet. Very nice whiskey. I like it. I actually never really eat ravioli. The only time I eat ravioli is when I go camping or when I go to Bothy. It's become a bit of a tradition to have ravioli. And I think I did say at one point, my favourite ravioli was the Aldi one. When I ate that, I was really hungry and I'd had quite a lot of whiskey, and I said it was the best meal of my entire life, this Aldi ravioli. And I think it was, but this one is a strong competitor. It's very good. I wonder if they've made these easier to open. No! Ugh. Why are they so difficult to open? It says open here. Ugh. 3 minutes. Oh no. Oh my god, the ravioli is always so energetic. It's always jumping up or so slippery and like going everywhere. The light is starting to disappear out there. Checking out the window in case anyone is there. I've locked the door actually. Getting quite warm in here now. It's nice. I think we have lift off here with the ravioli. I just keep the ravioli in the water because it keeps them warm. So yummy. The compressed log has expanded. It's so big. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's go outside and have a... Oh, the wind. Oh, jeez, oh. It is extremely windy. It is so windy out here. That car is really weird down there. I don't know why it's there. Let's go back in. The door is locked. I wonder if they have security at the film set. Not that I'm wanting to go or anything, but what happens if someone came during the night and just knocked down the film set? I guess there's probably people there all night. Tonight I feel like reading a book. I'm reading a really good book at the moment about a Scottish island that I want to visit soon, but I didn't bring it because I was trying to keep the bag as light as possible. But I wish I'd brought it. Sometimes places like this have books, but I didn't see any books here. The location of this place is absolutely stunning. I love waking up beside the mountains like this. I didn't have the best sleep. It was really, really windy. Even though I had earplugs in, I could still hear the wind. And then I had some issues with my new pillow as well. It was really hard and I was getting a sore neck, but I managed to let out some of the air and then it was fine after that, but not as good a sleep as some other places I've stayed recently. I think it is time to pack up. Bye bye, Bothy. The film set is still there. Doesn't look like they're doing any filming right now. At least it didn't blow away in the night. There is the parking area for the film set. It looks a bit different to yesterday when I was here because it looks like now they have all these little caravans. Maybe they're changing rooms or dressing rooms or something. Whenever I spend time in places like this, surrounded by beautiful nature and no other people, I don't know what it is, it just makes me feel so alive. It's hard to put this feeling into words.